Hi everyone, today we're going to be learning stay. Well, you're not, your dog is. But what I'm going to teach you today is how to teach your dog to stay from scratch. Where people go wrong is they say stay and then they walk away. And then the dog follows them, and then they do it again and again and again, and then they get angry and then they tell the dog off and so on. And all the dog learns is when you say stay, follow you. So don't do that. So here's all you do. Right then, that's it. Sit. Stay. Good girl. That's literally it. Because what's happened? I've said stay, use your hand too, a little bit in front of the face, and then we'll walk them. Nothing else, no more. Now don't use treats for stay, because if I, hang on, bear with me. That's it, maybe. Sit. Stay. It makes it very tempting for the dog to move, okay? I'm just going to do now about 10 on the chart, which is all you want to do in every good training session, of stay at the very first level. Then I'm going to say how we progress it, and I'm going to sort of speed through all those for you. It may take you guys a lot longer. I'm going to tell you when to progress from one stage to the next as well. So, first stage, nice and simple. Have your dog sat, lay down, whichever, doesn't matter. Simply do this. Stay. Good girl. Stay. Good girl. Always lean back in and go back to your dog. Never call them to you at the beginning. Yes. If they move, perfect timing. That's okay, take your time. Get them back a little bit. Stay. Good girl. Go on then. Now give them a bit more fuss and a bit more energy. When you finish the little session, we'll finish the session. Yes. So do that roughly 10 times per session. No distractions, nothing around you. Then, when you've done that a lot of times, I say a lot because there's no magic number. When you've done it so many times that you get that, just like that, nice and calm, when you've actually said stay, they're not moving, every time, then you can move on to the next step, which is tiny. It's this. Stay. Good girl. So I'll do that again. Dotty, sit. Stay. That's it. Nothing else. Don't move too far away. Don't move back and stay moved back for ages. Move back a tiny bit and move forward again. The only thing important to a dog to you is your hands and your face, your eyes. So if you do that, you've moved. So when to move from this? Stay. When do we move from that? Again, when you can do that every time without the dog ever moving. When you've done that, then we go to stage 3. Stay. Good girl. Good girl. That's it. All you want to get to is to be able to stand up. Okay? Now some dogs you may have to Daddy, sit. Say stay. And just get to like here and come back down. Test. If you every time you stand up, they move, you've got to break that down a little bit, okay, into smaller stages. Daddy, come here. Sit. Yeah. So remember, stage 1, loads of these, just stay. Yeah. Don't make her wait for any more than a second. When you've done a lot of them and you're happy with it, then you go to stage 2, which is Daddy, sit. Yeah. Stay. Just lean back. Give fuss. Yes. Then stage 3, Daddy, sit. Stay. Yes. When you can stand up every time without the dog moving, now we can start adding in time. Stay. Good girl. Good girl. girl. When you first start waiting for a couple of seconds, if the dog moves, don't be like, no, just relax. Call them back calmly, put them back in the sit, and try again. If your dog keeps moving every time you try for a few seconds, simply just go for 1 second. Do loads of those, then go for 2. I know it sounds too simple, but that's all you want to do, keep it nice and easy, okay? So, what we're going to do now is show you then how we start increasing distance. So here's what I do, remember. Stage 1, just tell them to stay, give some push straight away. Stage 2, tell them to stay, just move away a tiny bit and give push straight away. Stage 3, get to standing up. Once you're standing up, you can add some time. Add some time whilst you're next to them before you start moving away. Because the more you start moving away, the more they're going to want to follow you. And if they follow you, the slower you can react if you're 10 foot down the road. Stay. Good girl. Stay. Just a step. Go back, then yes. And I don't mind she moved a little bit then, that's okay. What you don't want to do is this, when you're at this sort of phase, okay? What you don't want to do is go, Dotty, sit. Stay. Good girl, because then she's going to have to move from where she was to you. So don't do that, always do this. Dotty, sit. Stay. When you just get to taking that step away, when you've waited a couple of seconds, step forward. Good girl, yes. And then you can just start slowly increasing distance. When you can get from one side of the room to the other, then you can start adding distractions, which we're going to do now. So we'll bring the other dogs in. Come on, to Ricky. Oh, Dot, no, what's wrong? So when you then have distractions, like Rupert, go back to the very basics. Remember stage 1? Just tell them to stay and give them push straight away. Do a few of those and see how you fare. So, Dotty, come here. Sit. Stay. Good girl. And as tempting as it is to say hello to the other dog, deal with the one you're dealing with. Stay. Good girl. Dotty, sit. Stay. Good girl. So we know I can stand upright. We know I can walk away a bit. When you go have distractions, go back to stage 1. But you don't have to be there for as long. Just do a few. Stay. Good girl. Then try stage 2. Dotty, stay. Good girl. Yes, Ricky's joining in. Dotty, sit. Got nothing, babe. Sit. Stay. Then you can try stage 3. Good girl. Now, I'm advancing really fast. Here's the point. At any point you stop getting results, you start having the dog move, whatever it's for, go back a step, stick at that stage. Simple as that. If you get stuck on stage 2, go back to stage 1. Do some more. It's all you need to do. They just need to hear, when they hear stay, that 99% of the time they're actually staying. So if that means you do a 500 repetitions at stage 1 with no distractions by just saying stay, we'll do it, Rupert. Rupert, sit. Yeah. Stay. If you do 1,000 like that before you move on, better than doing 10 like that and then moving on too soon and having the dog start to move all the time. So as always, thank you very much for watching. If you have any questions or comments, please put them down below and I'll get back to you. If you like the video, then please give it a thumbs up because it really helps with the YouTube algorithm and it allows more people to start seeing the videos. And if you didn't like the video, then as usual, that's okay. I'm gonna keep making them anyway. Okay, bye guys. Oh, and subscribe, maybe? Do you want to? Thanks, bye.